from Krazy Mazie Kreations. How are you? Thanks for joining me. I'm going to just check out who's out there. If you're there, just come on in, say hello. Tell me how your evening is going. Mine's going way too fast. Today just flew by. Okay, let's see. Let me find my live. There are so many lives going on right now. I don't even know where to turn. I just watched 2 lives literally seconds before coming on here. Hey, Soul Sister. How are you, girl? She was one of my lives that I was watching. Lori from Hardworking Mom. Hey, Andrea. How are you? Hey, Jenny. How are you? Hey, Marty. Good evening from Missouri. How are you? So I had my iPad going, my cell phone going, and my laptop going. I had to give up my laptop because I was coming down here. So I had my iPad going, and I had my cell phone going, watching 2 lives. So, meanwhile, I was trying to prep and get ready to see what I'm doing tonight. So I'm going to do a swag tonight, guys. Something different. We're going to do this guy. You know what? I should put my affiliate link in so you guys know where to look for him. This little cutie. Let me put it in. Hey, Krista, how are you? Hey, Teresa, how are you? Yes, there's so much going on. It's crazy. A lot of fun, creative stuff happening out there. Getting ready for all the holidays coming up. I know you can't think of it because it's disgustingly hot outside. But before you know it, the holidays will be here. And I love that time of year. I really, really do. All right, so let's pull up the live. We'll put my affiliate link in, and I'll pin post it. So there you have it. It's right there in the comments. So anything that I'm using that I got from Deco Exchange, there's the affiliate. Anything else that I'm not using from Deco, I'll let you know where I got it from. But this cutie came from Damon. I got him, I guess I got him about a month ago. He's a cutie. He's a penguin. Oh, I didn't realize it's 2 separate. Wow. Looky, looky. His little fins. Look how cute. Okay, awesome. Are they fins? Do penguins have fins? I don't think they're arms. Are they considered arms? I don't know what they are. Wings? No. Well, it's a bird. Penguins are birds, so they do fly. So maybe it's a wing. Maybe it's a wing. Hey, Leslie. How are you? Thank you for spreading the love. I appreciate it. All right, so we'll put this little cutie patootie behind me. I brought my chair tonight because I thought maybe I might sit, I don't know, while I'm making the bow, but then I might not. So, I don't know. I think it's in my way right at the moment, though. Okay, got my glue pots on. I am missing my TV. I don't have the Yankee game on, and I am missing it. I got to keep that so I know where I got this from. All right, so let me move some of this. This is some of the stuff we're going to be using. Some picks I got from the QVC outlet and some of this garland that's left over from last year. I don't remember where I got this from. There's no ticket on it. So, I don't know. Don't know where to tell you where I got it. Probably, I'm going to say, if I had to guess, Michael's, AC Moore, something like that. Hey, Tina, how are you? Wings. Yes, it's a bird. I realize that. Thanks, Wendy. I appreciate that. Hey, Tammy. Thank you for spreading the love. Hey, Gary. I just saw you over on Hazy. Look at you getting all over the place. You're like me, watching on iPhones, iPads, my Mac. I got so many lives going. Thanks for joining. Hey, Soul Sister. What's going on, boo? What's going on, Cheryl? All right, so these are the meshes I'm using. I'm thinking, you know, it all can change in a split second, the way I'm feeling. But this is what I'm feeling right now. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Yes, night owl tonight. A little earlier than last night. Last night I went on at 10:15. Tonight's 9:30. I did a live this afternoon showing all the stuff that I got from last week from my shopping excursion. So I thought maybe we'd do a little winter because I have to get ready for these shows that I'm in. So... all right, so we're going to do a swag. I got this. This is a 36-inch swag. I got it at General Wholesale. Okay, if you don't have a tax ID number, You can still shop with them. You can go online and shop. Let me clip that off. And if you do have a tax ID, all you have to do is fill out their application, and it takes a day or two, and they'll get back to you, and then you'll get wholesale pricing, which is awesome. Hey, Jill, how are you? Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. I know, Gary, it's hard, right? There's so much going on. So the first thing I do is fluff. Fluffing is very important to using evergreens, whether it's a wreath or a swag, whatever it is you're doing. You want to fluff. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Evelyn, how are you? I know you are, girl. You get around. That's how I watch them when all my soul sisters are on. You have to, you know? Otherwise, you miss what's going on out there. I wasn't able to hashtag any of my groups that I belong to. I don't know how to do that yet on the Mevo. I know, Laura, you tried to explain it to me. I don't understand it. You know, technology and me. So I wasn't able to hashtag my Damonite, my Nick Nation, my Lisa Kellum, and my Khalif family, which makes me sad. But I'll figure it out someday. I'm just thankful that my mini chat is working. So if you guys want notifications in the future, all you have to do is type in live alert in the comments. And my chatbot guy, he's going to send you something, a little message. And all you have to do is respond to that or click get started, something along those lines. And you will get a notification every time I go live, which is pretty exciting, right? Actually, I thought I had a notification for one of my soul sisters, and I didn't, and I just had to sign up for it. So I'm glad I did. I didn't realize I didn't have one. All right. So this should be fun tonight, making a swag. Hey, Damon, how are you? Hazy and I, or should I say Queenie and I, have been discussing all day our little New Orleans trip. We're excited. In fact, after my live tonight, I'm going online, checking out flights. So that's going to be fun. Celebrate her birthday in NOLA. It's going to be a good time. Fluffing is always an important step. It sure is. Well, fluffing a garland, at least, or a wreath, if you know what I mean. Hey, Melissa, how are you, girl? It's my other soul sister. All right, so let me get this going. I think we're all fluffed here. Okay. Whew. Finally took me 3 hours after my live this afternoon to get all that stuff away and organized. And I still have half my stuff in the garage. I have about 4 or 5 bins still full of signs, of pics from last year, ribbons that I have to get put away. So I brought some of it in. I organized some of it. You can see some of my ribbons here that I stacked up from earlier. And I still haven't hung those garlands that I got. I got to hang those. It's just so much. You know, and then I had to stop. I had to make dinner. You know, I mean, dinner interfered with life. I had to put a load of wash on. You know, all this stuff I have to do. Then I had to schedule my mini chat. I had to get on Etsy, post 2 wreaths that I made in my live. It's just not enough time in the day, people. I'm one person trying to do a million things. Hey, Charlotte, how are you? You're driving? Wait, girl, you're driving? Why are you driving? Fly. What is up with you people and driving? Don't you fly? Flying gets you there so much faster. It's going to be hot as sin there. The South apparently has moved to the Sahara Desert, 104. Oh, girl, listen, I am not leaving. Listen, when I'm in New Orleans, I'm not leaving air conditioning. I am not going outdoors unless I'm getting in a car that has air conditioning to go into another place that has air conditioning. I am not hanging out outside. That is not happening. Hey, Gloria, how are you? I know, right? Who needs to eat? So I did post my Witchy Witch on my Etsy page. It took me all day to do it because I didn't get a chance. So I ran up there after dinner and I did it. And the snowman that I did the other day, I actually got on also. So I'm thankful that I was able to get them both on, which is good. Let me lay this over here. Okay. And we'll hang up the swag after I fluffed it all out. I know, Freddie, I know. That's what my mom tells me. 8 hours. Now, listen to me, Lori. I'm flying to Alabama, to Queenies, to drive 6 hours with her in the car. Which, I'm going to pee myself. I hope she has leather seats because I'm telling you, in a car with her for 6 hours is going to make me pee. You know what you should do? Drive to Queenie and we all drive together. How far are you? I mean, you can't be far from Alabama. Hey, Marianne, how are you? Hey. Oh my God, it's going to be so fun celebrating her birthday. I am going to have such a great time. All right, so there's the swag. I'm just going to move this chair because it is in my way. And I don't need it right now. All right. So let me open this up. Oh, that's where you went. I was looking for my stand. I didn't know where you went. I looked for you earlier today. All right. There. Okay. So you guys can see. Let me move this out of the way. Get that over there. All right. And here we go with mesh. So let me get my mesh roller, my Susie mesh roller up. What are we going to cut? Let's get 3 of them up. Ooh. I love my ultimate mesh roller from Susie. If you guys haven't seen this, this is awesome. Okay. It'd be nice if I put it away properly so everything's in the same direction. But you know how it is. It was late last night and I thought I wanted to go right to bed, but you know, of course, I get up there and I got to watch a live. Paul is on live. So there I am at 1 o'clock in the morning watching Paula, my girl, from Red Dirt Wreaths and Things. And then I fell asleep. All right. So this is the ultimate collapsible mesh roller from Susie's Wreaths and Things. All right. So let's see. What are we going to do? Let's put 2 of these on, so I think I'm going to need more. I'm just going to scatter some ruffles in between. Hey, Barbara, how are you? I know, I must have moved a million times. Yes, this is 36 inches. 36 inches. Thank you, Marianne. I appreciate you blessing my page. Laura, you going to do that? You're going to drive to Queenies and then we'll all drive together? Oh my God, that's awesome. Yay. Oh my God, it's going to be so much fun. I don't think Damon knows what he's in for. I really, really don't. All right, so this holds 2 10-inch rolls of mesh. And, of course, I put that one on backwards because I'm not paying attention. It goes that way. There we go. I'm so excited. So we have Damon in September, and then October, we have Scott's Convention. Who's going to Scott's Convention? Let me know. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Hey, Cynthia, what's going on? Hi, Karen. We're not making a wreath. We're making a swag. I'm doing a 36-inch swag, and I'm using a penguin kit that I got from Damon from Deco Exchange. Check out the affiliate link. I don't know if this is sold out or not. You can click the my affiliate link and check it out. That'll bring you right into his shop. But I don't know if it's there. I know the Santa butt is there. The Santa legs and everything. I know he has that left. I saw that today or yesterday. I don't remember when I saw that. But I did see it. Look at me. Cuckoo the Chew. But I know that's there. I don't remember if I saw the penguin or not. And that one goes on top. We're not going to use the third row. So let's get that under. Hey, Teresa, how are you? No, I know he doesn't. I know he doesn't. Here's my umbrella bag. I only have one left. I got to save them. I got to ration all them. What are we doing again? We're doing ruffles. So let's do... I'm going to cut the basket weave first. Get my... Oh, and before we get started, for my live today, Mr. Wiggles here, I owe him $2. So I brought down some singles, because I said that nasty S word. Instead of saying spread the love, I said that other one. So there's my $2 in there. And this, I'm collecting all my S words, my bad words. I'm putting $1 in for every time I say it. And whatever I collect, I'm going to spend at the convention, or maybe in NOLA. Maybe to buy some drinks, some booze. Because, you know, we won't need any booze because we'll be on Soul Sister High visiting Damon. Hey, Judith, how are you? Hey, Nakia, how are you? Thanks for watching, guys. Hey, Jolie. I just made it. The boys and I just got back from the movies. My son saw you on, and Mom, your wreath lady. That's so funny. All right, so we're going to use the window pane mesh or the basket weave. Either one it's called. I'm going to cut these at 15 inches each. And I'm just going to cut, I don't know how many, because there's not an exact number that I need. Because I'm going to put them in just scattered throughout. So it's not like a wreath where you count how many twist ties there are, you know. It's just when you see fullness and what you like. That's how I do it. And then we'll cut some blue. That blue you're using is my favorite. Do you love it? I know, I do too. Love it. All right. So let's get some blue down. Now, this blue right here that I'm using, it's a little bit of an inexpensive, as you can tell, look how thin it is. Okay? It's inexpensive, but it will do a great job being a filler. Okay? Get my knife open. Hey, Barb, how are you from Maine? How's everything? Can I PM you a little later about a wreath that you make a couple of weeks? Sure, Karen, definitely. You can IM me. You can email me at crazymazieCreation@gmail.com. When you email me, just take the S off creations. It's crazymazieCreation@gmail.com. More than welcome to email me or IM me, whatever you would like. All right, so we're going to cut these at 15. And look how great this mesh roller is. I can go right through both of them. I could actually do the 3 of them together, but I choose not to. I love this mesh roller. When Susie created this, she was like a genius. Now, I don't typically like measure exact. I just eyeball it really, to be honest with you. All right, let's see what we got here. We'll start putting some ink because I'm covering my iPad. Hey, Amanda, how are you? Right, I know I saw the Santa. The penguin's not available. Okay. He might be getting more in. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if Damon's still on here. But if he is, maybe he can let us know if he's going to be getting some more in. The basket weave, the white basket weave I got from AC Moore. I want to say I got this at AC Moore too, this blue. And I don't honestly remember where I got this, but it's the inexpensive mesh. Actually, it all is the inexpensive. Okay, but we're going to do the ruffle method. Okay, let's get this. We're going to put the blue on the bottom. I'm going to do it separate too. Make it a little fuller. Oops. Okay. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Do you see that a lot? Well, because after doing it for so long, you get the idea of how long something is, you know? You get the feel for it, so I'm sure that's why you see a lot of that. I mean, there's certain situations where you should measure and you want the exact, you know, measurements. You want everything the same, but in this instance, you don't really need it. So how's everyone's Monday evening? Now, it's easy with these because the twist ties are built in. So you're just going to utilize the twist ties that are here, okay? So you're just going to go in. And I just do a little fluffing around. And there you go. Okay. Now, can you see that well? Do you have a good view on this? You should be able to. I see it well in my... Hey, Johnny, how are you? Yes, put a live alert in the comments, and you'll get future notifications, which is awesome. And if you guys didn't know, I have a YouTube channel. You guys should check it out. I'm going to start putting more videos on there. I've been putting my my lives on there, and I have a few other ones. I have a video of my Clancy boy. He's on there. So I'm going to put some more fun videos of Maisie and Clancy, and maybe some of my shopping excursions that I typically don't do lives, but I'm going to start doing more of, because they're fun. I like watching when other people go live in Hobby Lobs and other places. So I'm going to be doing more of that. So like I said, I'm just going to scatter these around. There's no rhyme or reason where I'm putting them. So what are you guys doing? Anyone creating anything tonight? Any crafty people making wreaths or swag? What do we got going on out there? Yes, I work hard trying to keep it organized because I would go insane if I had chaos. I know Damon says that he knows where everything is in his chateau. And I believe him because I know people, I have friends that are just like Damon, and they can live among their mess and know exactly. If they were looking like a thumbtack, they'd be like, oh, my thumbtacks are right over here. And he'd be able to get it under a pile of like whatever. And he would find that. Not me. My thumbtacks would have to be in a drawer or in a case where I know where to look and find them. You know? Otherwise, I would go crazy. It'd be Cuckoo LeChoo. So tomorrow I'm going to Hoblob's in the morning. I'm picking up Mary Handy, my friend, who you guys have met before. She reads my comments sometimes when I go live. And we're going to do a little girl shopping tomorrow, which I'm excited for. It's crazy not being in here and not seeing my Yankees on TV. I'm not used to this wall over here. My husband built it yesterday for me because I needed more shelf space. And I'm freaking out that I don't know what's going on in the Yankee game. So if you guys watch sports and you happen to see the score of the Yankees, I know they were losing 4-1. They're playing Tampa Bay. Could someone let me know the score? That would be awesome. Just came from watching Tammy's live. I was watching Tammy's live also. I didn't get to watch the whole thing because 2 of my soul sisters were going live minutes after her. And I only have three, I have a phone, an iPad, and an iMac. And my iMac, I had to leave upstairs because I don't have a charger down here for it. So I was only able to watch 2. So I had to leave Tammy's live to watch my soul sisters. So I didn't see how her design came out. I'm exhausted from being hysterical. I had sewage backup and hours later, a gallon of bleach. I'm finally sitting down with a glass of wine. Girl, you need more than a glass of wine. You need a bottle of wine. What are you saying? That's a day. What? I don't understand. How could all that have happened to you in one day? Now, I'm thinking I might want this more to the side. No, that's good. Okay. That works for me. I'm just watching you and then watch a show on Hulu with my boys. Oh, that sounds like a fun night, Jolie. What you making, lady? Pat, I'm making a swag. I'm making a little penguin, a little winter swag. I'm using a penguin kit that I got from Damon. And I ordered it a month or 2 ago. Preparing for the holidays and the winter coming up. Because I know how fast things sell out in his warehouse. So I saw it and I said, this is going to go. And apparently it's gone because it's not there today, someone just said. Someone just went to check, and he has the Santa left. So if you guys want the Santa, I'm going to advise you to grab it now. Click my link and go check out what he has in his warehouse because nothing ever lasts long in his warehouse. I'm telling you. Especially if he shows it on a live because it flies out. Okay. Alright. I'm going to cut one of each. See how sweet this is? Look how sweet this mesh roller is. Susie's the bomb. Yes. Did it turn out, Beverly? Amazing? I'm sure it did. Why wouldn't it? How do you get Soul Sisters, please? Okay, Pat. Well, I went to Wreath Makers Live last month in Texas. And I met these 5 beautiful women. As soon as I walked in the door, my cab dropped me off. I walk into the hotel door, and there they are. And they're like, I was wearing a Damon Exchange, a Wreath Mafia t-shirt. So one of the women said, "Are you a wreather?" I said, "Yes." They're like, "So are we. We're going to go ribbon shopping. You want to come?" And I was like, I haven't even checked in yet. And they were like, "Go put your bags up in your room and come join us." So I was like, all right. You know, I checked in. I put my bags up literally in the room 30 seconds and came back down, and we were inseparable. And we exchanged numbers. We have not stopped talking since the day we left Texas. We started a Facebook group for us. We're the Sensational Six Soul Sisters. And you can check out our page. Actually, I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's a closed group. I would have to ask Lori that. Hey, Samantha, how are you, honey? Thanks for watching. And we've been friends ever since. I'm going to New Orleans with one of the girls, Amanda, and in September. And I'm going to Scott's Convention in October in Illinois with my soul sisters. So we formed a little bond, and we talk about everything. We talk about our husbands. We talk about recipes. We talk about our businesses. We compare notes. We help each other out. You know, it's all about, for me, it was about networking. And now, after the fact, it's the friendship I made with these 5 women. It is phenomenal. Like, I'll have these friends, these 5 women, for the rest of my life. They are fabulous women. And you guys know them. They are designers, and they have their own pages. And I've spoken about them before here. Okay, let me see. Do I need another one here? I'm going to put another one right here, right down the middle, I think. So, those are my soul sisters. And I love them. Oh, you're welcome, Pat. Thank you, Mary Ellen. I appreciate it. Actually, Cheryl, do you see Cheryl's name up there? She's one of my soul sisters. She is from Desert Mouse Arts and Crafts. And she made me a spectacular, I don't know if you guys saw the live or not, but she made me, my neighbor was pregnant. She just gave birth July 9th. We didn't know what she was having. She was new to to our neighborhood, and they moved here over the winter. But our winter was so bad, we never got an opportunity to go over and welcome them to the neighborhood. I felt horrible. So when I found out she was pregnant, I was like, you know what? I got to do something for her. So when I met Cheryl at Wreath Makers Live, I found out what she did. And she makes, besides making wreaths, she makes diaper cakes and teddy bears and owls and really, and she's making a monkey for one of my other soul sisters. It's incredible. She made Buster. That's what she named it. You can see the live on her page and on my page and pictures of Buster. Incredible. I gave it to my neighbor. We did it gender friendly because we didn't know what she was having, a boy or a girl. She ended up having a girl, Claire Elizabeth. She loved it. Loved it so much, she asked me if I made it. I said no. I said one of my friends made it. I gave her all her information because she's going to a shower, I guess, in the future. And she wants to order something for the shower, which is fabulous. All right. But you guys should check out her site because it's pretty amazing. All right. So let's get this last one in here. All right. All right. Awesome. All right, so we have the mesh in. So that worked out well. Nice and simple, right? All right, let me get... I want to put it away. I use these umbrella bags that I also got from Damon, which I don't know if they're in stock. He was out of them a couple weeks ago. I don't know if they're back in stock or not. I haven't checked. But this is how I keep my mesh from fraying when I'm not using it. I put them in these umbrella bags. this bad boy away, slide it under the table. My favorite feature is that it's collapsible, right? I used to have to find a spot for my original one. Put them down. Put them down. And there's a little hook here, and I just slide it right under my table. How awesome is that creation? Awesome. Okay. All right, we'll put the mesh away. Right here. Okay, awesome. So there we have the beginning of the swag. Six. Yankees 6. Oh, they're coming back. Top of the 8th. Awesome. Thank you, Marianne. I appreciate that. I'm going nuts not having my Yankees on TV here. Please, I'm dying to know about your charm bracelet. It's beautiful. Oh, this one? This one I got from, it's a Tiffany's charm bracelet. I got it from my parents. And it has love just written all around it. It has hearts. Has different ways of saying love. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. To Nola, no. Have to save some money and doubt I can get time. I know, Cheryl. I want you to come, though. Hi, Ella. Suggestions to have the project you're working on is visible while you're making it. It's behind you while you work. It's really pretty. So, it's behind me. Well, yeah. You want it in front of me? Well, if it's in front of me, you're not going to be able to see it because the back will be towards you. So that's why I have it on my board so you guys can see it after I add things to it. Hey, Holly, how are you? I know that damn job gets in the way, right? All right. So we have this cutie patootie. And I'm thinking of doing... I'm going to put a bow in the middle. I was going to put a sign in the middle. Where is the sign originally I was going to use? I don't think I kept it. But hate these that they give you. I'm actually going to put it on the table just to wire the penguin in, but I'm going to put him up here. I'm going to put, just to give you an idea of what I'm doing, this down here, and then we're going to have a big bow in the middle, okay? And then we're going to have ribbon tails, and I have some picks that we're going to use also, okay? So I'm going to bring this down, put it on the table, move my water out of the way, so we can add the head. Isn't this adorable? Love this. Now, it's the same concept. You want the wire to go through the mesh, okay? And even though it's a garland, a swag, I should say, even though it's a swag, you still want to tie it on the back of the swag, on the main part of the swag. Hi, Susan from Michigan. How are you? If you guys wouldn't mind spreading the love for me, I would appreciate it. I have a goal of reaching 3,000 likes by July 31st. So I need your help to do that. So if you guys wouldn't mind spreading the love for me, I would really, really appreciate it. I know it would be. I don't have one of those. I had a sign that said something about Christmas, but I didn't want to put Christmas on this because this, to me, was more of a winter. Why can't I find that other wire? Where'd you go? Come on. There you are. Was more of a winter, not a holiday, more of a seasonal item. Okay, there we go. Okay. And now I'm just going to loosely twist the little wire because I don't want to do it too tight right away. I know, it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. Is that the one you got from QVC? No, this swag I got from General Wholesale. Now, if after we put this in and we want to add some more mesh, we still can. If we feel that it's not full enough. Oh, these wires are bending. Please don't bend. Can we just focus and go right on in for me, please? Thank you, Jolie, for spreading the love. I appreciate it. Thank you, Pat. Oh, awesome. Yep, I'm not far at all. We have like 8 days to get to my goal. I love making little goals for myself when it comes to my business. So ultimately, I can get to my big goal, which is my empire. Yes, my empire. Okay, let's see. Now I just let go of the wire. I always tell myself not to do that. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to loosely twist the tie. And then I'll go back and tighten it once I get the head in and straight and how I like it. Alright. So what's going on, guys? What do we got happening this week on this Monday? Any big plans? Oh, thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that. Hey, Jan, upstate South Carolina in the house. I love South Carolina. I went with my friend from Georgia and his sister, and we went to Charleston, and I fell in love with Charleston. What a beautiful city. Hey, Carolyn, how are you? Carolyn, listen, I said it on my live yesterday. I want to thank you tremendously. Carolyn sent me, it was like my first fan mail that I got. She sent me a skull from Michael's and eyeballs and a sign. I have the sign here because I want to hang it up in my craft room. Look at this beautiful sign she sent me. And it's not so much what it looks like, but the words that it says. It says, "Let all you do be done with love." I love that. And she sent that to me with a beautiful note telling me how I inspired her and thanking me for helping her decide to go into Damien's group and encouraging her and letting her vent and talk. And that's what, you know, our community is all about, being there, helping each other. So you didn't have to do it, but I appreciate it. I love it. And it was very, very kind of you. And I just wanted to let you know that now that you're on, because I said it yesterday, but I don't think you were on my live yesterday because I think your Wi-Fi was out or something. Now, where is this little sucker? Where's the back of it? Oh, right there. Okay, now if I can get my little chubby hands over there, maybe we can tie you in. So I wanted to thank you. Made a fall wreath. Awesome. I think his little flippers fell off the table. Did they? Oh, yeah, there's one. They did fall. One of them did. Thank you. Good looking out. I appreciate it. Sugarland, Texas. Hey, Anna. Isn't that where Clee's from? Sugarland, Texas? I think so. No. It's the Soul Sisters Compound Empire. That's what it is. You're right. That is my ultimate goal. The Soul Sisters Compound. We were talking about that today. So funny. All right. Can I just ask you guys, when you guys, I don't ever remember this happening to me before, but let me ask you. I've been noticing that after making, a few wreaths, my cuticles are like killing me. They're all being pushed back. I mean, I put lotion on like they're gloves every night, every morning, but still they're like bleeding and hurting. I've never had that happen to me before. All right. So there you have him. How cute is he? Okay, I'm going to just go in and tighten those wires and get them all straightened out. My cuticles are killing me. Is there any lotion that's better than others? I use Gold Bond, but I've tried so many lotions, hand lotions. I'm just wondering what you guys use out there, because I cannot take it. I feel like I have to wear gloves just to make a wreath. Hey, Yvonne, how are you? Oh, no. You made me cry, Carolyn. You were so sweet. See, I wish there were more people like you out there. This world would be a lot better place. You know? If everyone was just as kind as you are. All right. Now, where's the third one? Oh, there you are. We need more kindness in this world. More thoughtfulness. I'm a germaphobe. I wash my hands 100 times a day. There's no help for me. Udder cream? What the hell is udder cream? Like udder, like, I mean, it sounds like cow udder, but like udder? I don't. Where would I buy that? Is that at a drugstore? Yes, with a giant she shed in the middle. I know. How awesome would that be? Burt's Bees lemon butter cuticle cream. I love it. Won't use anything else. Amanda, Burt's Bee. I know Burt's Bee. I'm going to go online. Check it out tonight. Cuticle oil. I've tried cuticle oil. Oh, they hurt so much. All right. So we have his head in. Okay, now we're going to get his little feetsies in. Okay. I think that's going to be adorbs. Yes, I'm having a terrible time with my cuticles. Coconut oil is helping some. I've used that, though. It's not helping me. Hi, Wilson. Oh, Wilson's on here? Hey, Mare. I didn't see her. Come on. Okay, now, look at these. Do you see these long... Usually, sometimes I cut these, but I'm not going to cut them tonight. Sometimes I cut them and, these are going to drive me crazy. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I'm going to cut the tops off. That's what I'm doing. Because these little hooks are going to drive me batty. All right. Burt's Bee, another Burt's Bee. I've never used that before, though, but I have seen it in the grocery store and the pharmacy. I have seen it. Yes, and it's called Bag Balm. Comes in a green tin. You can get it at a feed store or a really good pharmacy. A feed store? What the hell is a feed store? You mean feed store for, like, animals? Oh, we don't have that. I live in the suburbs. We don't have feed stores that I'm aware of, at least. I've never even seen one. I've lived here 42 years, and I've never seen a feed store. I don't really know what that is. Oh, my God. I love it. He's adorable, right? Look how cute he is. I know, but these ties are a real pain in the buttocks. All right, I got one in. As I stab myself. All right. And the same thing, we want to go through the mesh. All right. I got to get it straight. All right. I feel like that other one's going to come out. So I'm trying to get this one in. There. All right, there we go. Let's flip it over. All right. CVS. All right, I'm going to look at CVS. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Loosely tie. Where's the other one? Did it come out? And of course it did. Hey, Susie, you just missed it again. I just used your mesh roller, girl. I'm like drooling over it, and now you come on. I love Susie's mesh roller. How are you, Susie? I would love to come to the country. I love animals. I would love to. I would be a good country girl. It would give me a place to wear my cowgirl boots, that's for sure. Okay. I got that one in. All right. Let me slide this one under, and then we'll take a look at it. See if we have to make any adjustments. Hey, hey. I promised my husband that I wouldn't watch lives tonight. I've made that same promise. And then before you know it, there I am laying in bed watching a live. And he's like, can you put your headphones on? I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. And there he is watching his show. All right, so this is all wired, guys, inside this penguin. So you can manipulate it however you want. Okay. So let's hang him up. And let's see what we got going on. And then I will tighten up his legs because I just loosely put them in. Okay. So what do we think? How cute is he? Is he not adorable? And my cuticles are killing me. My grandmother used coconut oil with gloves on her hands. You know what? Someone else told me to put lotion on my hands and then put gloves over them at night. I might try that. Gotta go to dinner dishes on the West Coast. We'll have to watch the replay. Have a blessed evening. Thanks, Pat. I appreciate that. My foot doctor recommended Udder cream. Is it Udder with TT or DD? Someone just spelled it before with 2 Ds. And it makes your feet and hands really soft. Yeah, I don't mind about soft. I just wanted to heal my cuticles. Western wear, boots, all kinds of stuff, and great signs. In the country? Yeah. Katie, if you had a cow, you'd make your own udder. You know it, Yvonne. If I had my own cow, I'd make my own milk, my own ice cream. Oh, ice cream. How fun would that be? All right, now I'm going to put the wings on last because I think what I'm going to do is have these bad boys. How do they go? They go like that. I think holding on to the bow. I'm going to put the bow right here in the middle. But I'm going to have it holding on to it. So I'm going to put these on last. So let's make a bow. So I got a whole mess of ribbon. I don't mean to turn my back to you, but I have to get the ribbon. So I pulled a lot of ribbon because I didn't know which direction I wanted to go in. So we're going to put it all out on the table and we can decide. We can brainstorm and figure out what we want to do. Because everyone knows that my hardest decision ever, whenever I'm designing anything, is my ribbon choices. Because I'm in love with ribbon. And my husband. I do love my hubby. Okay, so this is what I chose. We won't need this. Okay. So I've got some deco ribbon, some mesh ribbon I was going to use. But I'm thinking I might use that for tails. I don't know if I'm going to... I might use it on the back of the bow. I don't know. That's a possibility. I chose this also because I thought I wanted to bring in another color. But I'm thinking I don't want to use the ivory because that's ivory. But I'm loving the other colors in there. But I don't think I'm going to use that. So that's going to be a no. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate that. Hi, Michelle. O'Keeffe's working hands are great. O'Keeffe's. Where would I get that, Michelle? Is that at a grocery store? As a kid, my mom would have put Vaseline on my hands and then put white cotton gloves. Your mom may have done it as well. My mom put Vaseline on almost everything that we had. On our asses when they were chapped, on our lips when they were chapped. I mean, seriously, on our cuts. We had Vaseline Intensive Care on everything. Petroleum jelly on everything. So you're probably right. She probably did. Oh, thank you, Mary Ellen. I appreciate that. Don't cover up all the greenery. I hate it when all the ribbon covers up everything. I'm not going to cover up all the greenery, Anna. Bouncing between you and Amanda. You go, Yvonne. I love my Queenie. Tell her that I said hi to my Queenie. All right. So I'm definitely going to put some silver in there because I'm loving silver. I want to lighten it up. I think I'm going to use... Ooh, I like that too. So maybe we'll use these two, a little bit of the white snowflake as the back. We could do that. And then definitely blue. We could put some white in there and the silver. There we go. I think we've got it. Is there enough in there? Because we're going to make a big bow. I think we're going to do either, ooh, and I like this also. How much of that do we have? Shoot, I don't know if we're going to have enough of that, but I would like to use this also. Look at this ribbon. Do I have it upside down? Look at, isn't that cute? Love that. Can I just tell you how much I'm loving this Mevo action? Alright. So let's move this over here. I'm going to have to get some darker color in there too. So we'll use that. So let me grab my Pro Bow the hands. Okay. Get those out of the way because I might still use some of them. Let's grab some fingers. And you know what? I got to take this tape off now that I think of it because it doesn't work. I put it on because my middle peg here, it's always so loose. So someone had suggested that I put tape there. So I don't know if I put too much tape there, but all I know is that it doesn't work. It just pulls away. Unless I take one roll of it out. Let's see. I don't think that's good either. I don't know. Working hands O'Keefe's with gloves at night. All right, I'm going to try it. Susan, I got the penguin at Deco Exchange and Damon's site. But I think it's sold out. I think the only thing he has left is the Santa. His stuff sells fast. So if you want it, click my affiliate link. It will bring you right into his warehouse. Okay, and you can check out what he has available. But I'm telling you, if he shows something on a live, it sells out like right away. Okay, so that's why I always suggest that when I show something that's from his shop, like, I'm not even joking when I say don't walk, run, because his stuff sells out fast. Like the witch that I made last night, sold out. And I bought 6 of them, 3 in the orange and 3 in the purple. And there's not one to be found on his site. So, his stuff goes fast. Carolyn, Bed Bath Beyond sells O'Keefe's also. I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going out with my girlfriend, with Mary, to Hoblob's in the morning. Actually, really early in the morning. And, I mean, I'm up in the morning. I get up like 7:30, but I don't go shopping like at 8:30 in the morning. But I will tomorrow, picking her up at 8:30, and then we're driving to Hoblob's. And then after I drop her off, I will go to get me some O'Keefe's. Alright, we need wire. I need my cutter. Okay. So let's see. I'm thinking of doing a D. Okay. because I want a nice big bow right here. I need more fingers. Hi, Helen. The Mevo is my camera that I'm using. I got it for my birthday from my husband and one of my best friends. They went in and got me the Mevo, and it zooms in. Look, I can show you. Let me zoom in on the Pro Bow the hand. Okay, you can see that. You can see me doing my ribbon. I can keep it zoomed in while I'm making the ribbon. I can zoom out. I can zoom into my ribbon wall. Got a close-up of my ribbon wall. It's pretty cool, right? So I love it. I love everything about it. I love the swag, and he's adorable. Aw, thanks, Brenda. I got my Pro Bow the hand, but scared to use it. I need to practice. Carolyn, don't be scared. What are you talking about? Don't be scared. There's no reason to be scared. All right. So I cut my wire to about 24 inches. Okay, and I'll cut 2 of them because I need a second helping hand. If you guys watch Regina Sellers, that's what she calls it. Yes, I love the snowman ribbon also. But it's the only one I have. I couldn't find my... I know I have another one, but I started going through my Christmas bins, and I couldn't find the other roll of it. So I'll probably find it tomorrow, of course, after I make this. So if you guys are interested in getting notifications from me in the future, all you have to do is put in live alert in the comments, and my little chatbot guy will notify you. He'll send you a little message. You got to answer him or click get started, and then you'll be notified in the future. Hey, Jan. Yes, everyone loves Damon. I love Damon. Denise, sorry that I'm late, but I'm still having problems with Facebook. Oh, Denise, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate that. Where do you have the Mevo standing? Okay, the Mevo is in front of me. I have it attached to my ring light. And here is my Archon mount. I have my cell phone on top. That's where I can zoom in and I can deal with, you know, like I can see everything. And then here I have my iPad being held by the Archon mount, and I can see all the comments and everything else. So that's pretty neat. So I'm loving the setup that I have. I was upstairs for the longest time when I started doing lives. That's where my craft room was. And I probably would still be there if I wasn't doing lives, because I love the setup up there. But ever since I started doing lives, I needed more space. Just, you know, because when I wasn't doing lives, I didn't really need to worry about showing what I'm making to an audience. I would just make what I'm making, you know. And I didn't have to worry about explaining and talking and all that, you know. So, but now that I do lives, you know, my setup had to be different for my craft room. So I needed more space. So I'm trying to get a she shed. That's my ultimate goal. Yes. All right. So, we are going to start with, what are we starting with? Let's start with a blue. Let's start with this bad boy. Okay, let me get my spool holder out. Okay, we'll get these in front of me. So strange doing standing while doing a bow. Usually I sit. That's how I've always done it. But recently I just started getting, it's just easier for me to stand while I'm chatting with you guys. I use pins, so I have a little pin cushion. Okay. All right. So, where did you get the setup? Okay, this Archon mount, I got from archon.com. Let me show you. I have the box right here. I got it when I was at Wreath Makers Live, but they have a website you can go on. Okay. This is what I have. This is the bundle. Okay. They also sell this without the iPad holder. You could just get it for your cell phone. They have lots of items. They have a tripod for your car. They have so many things. Check it out. It's archon.com. And what's cool about it is if you put in Krazy Mazie in the coupon section, you'll get 20% off your total purchase. So if you put in Krazy Mazie, one word, you'll get 20% off your total purchase. So that's pretty cool, right? So if you're interested in it, which it's a fabulous thing, you get 20% off just by putting in Krazy Mazie. So that's pretty neat. All right, so let's start. Oh, I need my scissors. How long have you been in business? Well, I've been making wreaths for about, I was figuring, someone asked me that last night, and I said between 7 and 9 years. It's really about 8 years that I've been making wreaths. I've been in business. I turned my hobby into a business over a year ago. And I just started going live, well, doing lives, I should say, on Facebook, maybe about 3 months ago, 4 months ago. So I'm new to the whole social media thing. I'm not new to wreath making because I was making them for my mom. That's how I started. I made a wreath for my mom. And then my sister wanted one, and then her friend wanted one, you know. So that's how I was doing it all these years, you know. And then one day I was with my sister. My mom happened to be having arm surgery. So we're sitting there talking. I was showing her a picture of one of my recent designs. And she's like, you know, you should go into business. And I was like, who's going to buy my wreaths? You know, like, who's really going to spend their hard-earned money on my wreaths? And she convinced me to do it, you know. So I did. And here I am, a little over a year later, loving what I do. Loving it. This middle peg always gives me a problem. It's either loose or it's always something with this peg. Oh, I just bent the wire. There we go. I have an Archon mount and was going to put Mevo on a tripod, but you're attaching it to a light is great. I never thought of it. Yeah, I have a ring kit, a light kit, and that's where I have it. All right. Oh, I don't need the middle peg. I'm not doing that one. Okay. Did I put this backwards? Oh, man. I'm not even paying attention. I put it backwards, the ribbon. Okay. There we go. Now let's try it again. Okay. There we go. Take two. All right. Okay, perfect. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Thanks for watching again. I remember you. You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to do every other one. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to split it between, and this is something new I'm going to try. Because I know I'm starting with a 2.5 inch ribbon. And normally I start with a 1.5 inch ribbon. But I want to try something new. And that's what creating is all about. So this is my helping hand. Okay. Let's bring it over here. We just slide it right in the middle. Come on. There we go. Okay. And we cut a dovetail. Okay. So we're going to try something new. Can you zoom in when you're making... Yes, of course I can. Okay. And now, hey, Bonnie. Hey, crazy New York lady. Just saying hi. Well, hey, Bonnie. What's happening, girl? All right, so let's put a 1.5 inch. Let's put a little silver in. We are going to try a new bow and see how it comes out. See how we all like it. And I got to tell you, I keep meaning to, you know that lining shelf liner you get from the dollar store or whatever? I want to, every time I'm down in my craft room, I don't think of it until I start using this. This keeps sliding all over the place. I want to put a little bit of it on underneath to make it stop slipping and sliding. Or I want to, which I should do tonight, and I'm going to, put a little, take some glue from my glue gun. Turn it upside down and let it dry overnight. See, look at it. It's slipping and sliding everywhere. Stay still, please. Okay. Now, the important part of making a bow, any bow, really, is the twist. You look, what a pain in the ass that is. Stay still, please. Is twisting. Okay, you stay here. What is going on? There you go. You stay there. You get back over there. Okay? You always want the pretty side facing out. Okay? And then you just pinch and twist. Okay? You take that second helping hand and you just twist. So how many of you have a Pro Bow and have not used it yet? It's still sitting. I know I have one because Carolyn told me she received her Pro Bow. And it's still sitting in its box and you're staring at it. Hey, Kathy from Mississippi. How are you? Aw, that Amanda Boo. She's good. I love my Queenie girl. All right, so we're going to do every other one. I'm going to go 2.5 inch, 1.5 inch, 2.5, 1.5. We're going to try it. We're going to try something out of the box, out of the norm. Okay? And see how we like it. Jackie, you have a Pro Bow and you haven't taken it out of the box? Girl, what are you waiting on? Take that bad boy out and start working on it. Now, I'm a lefty, so everything has to be to the left of me, which sometimes can be great, depending how your setup is. So I generally have everything set up. I start usually everything on my left-hand side. So can you guys see well with the zoom? Hey, Shorty Mac, how are you? I know, Yvonne, I love it too. I jumped into mine the day. So did I, Karen. The day my Pro Bow came to my house, I could not wait to bust it open. And I gotta tell you, the first bow I ever made, it was all jacked up. It was nothing that I would ever put on anything. But I loved it because it was the first bow that I made ever. And I still have it. I still have it. And I will never get rid of it. But I love the Pro Bow. I mean, I make lots of bows by hand. But, I make the Lisa bow. There's a million bows that I make by hand. Okay. But I do love the Pro Bow. It's great, especially during the holidays. I love it. And I love this type of bow on the Pro Bow because it's more structure, and that's what I like during the holidays. You know, I like those tight-fitting structure bows. Thanks, Kathy. I appreciate that. I know, Jolene, right? Isn't it great? I'm getting all into, like, the winter Christmas vibe. Loving it. Shorty Max on. I got a drink. Which I'm glad he's on because I don't remember to drink other than him being on my lives. I don't know what I would do without him. All right, so now we need a 1.5 inch. What are we feeling? Are we feeling that, or are we feeling... Ooh, wait. Oh, no, we're going to save that for... I think I'm going to add... Let's add... I was going to add a little black, too. Or maybe I'll add the black as ribbon tails. Have you heard that Damon's uncle died? No, I didn't. I'm so sorry to hear that. No, Shorty. Do you think I could do Pro Bow with one hand and arm? That's all I'm working due to my stroke. Robin, listen, I don't know, but you can give it a try. You know, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be difficult, but, you know, but give it a try. Do you have the Pro Bow? Yeah, but in my case, on both wrists, fell at a wedding, both of them in my, oh my goodness. Debbie, my gut, oh my goodness. 2 weeks. All right, so you're at the tail end. Wow, that's some fall you took. Holy moly. It's great what to go live, but have to get the Mevo first. You don't need a Mevo to go live, Helen. Use your iPhone or your cell phone. I used my cell phone for so long. I would still be using my cell phone if my husband and my friend didn't get me this. Honestly, you don't need a Mevo to go live. Hey, Peggy, how are you? Thanks for watching. I know. I can't believe his uncle died. Is it the uncle that made the mesh roller? Is it that uncle? I scooted over to Scott real quick, and they were talking about Damon's uncle passing, so prayers to him. Yes, definitely. You need navy and white. I do have navy and white, but it's too dark of a navy. Because I thought that he was lighter, you know, with the pale blue. I didn't want to put such a dark navy. I thought a little more black. Putting black into him. But I do have a navy and white, a navy and white stripe that I can do. But I was thinking more of the royal and the light blues. Oh, I'm so sad for Damon. I hate hearing that. Peggy, just put in the word live alert, and it will alert you. Okay? It might not do it right away, but it will. At least it better. I worked so hard on my mini chat that I hope to God it works. Cheryl, do me a favor. Put it in and tell me if it worked for you. It was his grandfather's baby brother. Oh, I'm so sad to hear that. Oh, I'm glad you called me too, Nancy. Thanks for watching. I appreciate that. He did. When did he post it? Because I haven't been on his page, in a few hours. Because I did a live this afternoon and then I was busy, so I haven't checked out the Inner Circle or the Reach Chateau. What am I doing now? What ribbon am I doing now? Should we do some of this? Or maybe, no, let's do, or the snowman? Let me think. I know I want to do, I feel like I'm looking at, no. Ooh, what about that? Which one do you guys like? The snowman or the blue swirl? Hi, Brenda from Virginia. How are you? Perfect, Becca. That's awesome. I'm glad it worked for you. I checked it just before I came in your live, so maybe hour and a half or two. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been on. Jan, I don't know why. Brenda, where are you in Virginia? I'm in Springfield. We're so close, Carolyn. Swirl. Blue swirl. What is a ribbon by your right hand? This, the black and white polka dot? Snowman. Your silver is coming off the peg. Then we just slide it right on down. No, it's not coming off. It's just, I don't know. It's not coming off, though. It's not going anywhere. All right, blue swirl. That's what we're doing. We could do both. No joke. We could do both. You want to do both? I like that idea, both. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I must have used that. Do you want to do both? Let's do both. We'll do that on the inside, this on the outside. See, I love changing it up. I love taking your ideas, guys. I am going to use them both. Really need navy and white dots. I don't have navy and white dots. I have, ooh, also we have jelly ribbon I'm going to use. Ooh, I almost forgot about my jelly ribbon. Got to use my jelly ribbon. I have, here, let me show you, Shorty. I have navy and white stripe. But I don't think it goes. I'm not crazy about it, Shorty. I'm liking the royal better. Let me just see what I'm feeling here. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the navy, guys. I'm liking the royal better. Katie, I still can't get the alerts to work for me. I try every time I watch and I can't get it. I don't know why, because I can get others. Dawn, I don't know, honey. I don't know what's going on. Yes, I'm going to use both, Cynthia. What is jelly ribbon? Jelly ribbon is fabulous. Fabulous ribbon. And I'm going to use it in the last one. Do you remember jelly shoes in the 70s? Well, that's what this is. Oh my God, I love it. Look how fabulous. Oh my God, I just love it. It is going to look great in here. Oh my God, I love it. Love, love, love. Jelly ribbon. Yeah, no navy. I don't think navy, Shorty Mac. Yes. Okay, so we're going to use these two. Just hope I don't run out of the white one, because I don't know how much I have of it. Hope I have enough. I know I have enough of the blue. All right. Oh, I feel so bad for Damon. And, of course, this is upside down. So let's get it. Wait. Oh, so then when I flip it. Okay. I always get confused when I see the lettering upside down. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to use both at the same time. So anyone who hasn't used the Pro Bow, I typically, when I do a ribbon, sometimes I'll put 3 1.5 inch, and I use all 3 in my first 3 fingers. So you're not just having to use one ribbon at a time. You can always just do what you want, you know, make it up as you go along. Create your own new bow, you know. It's exciting. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. That was a good idea, guys. Perfect. Use it and white. Shorty Mac, what are you talking about? Use what and white? Use that navy? I don't want to use that navy, Shorty. I think the royal theme is looking great. Yes, that's what I think also, Robin. Or maybe chevron blue and white. Chevron blue and white. I have a chevron blue, but it's a little more on the teal side of the blue family. A little more green in it. So I don't want to use that. Would yellow, like the penguin feet? Yes, I could use yellow. You know, for a second, guys, I have glitter on me right here. And I quickly looked down at my hand. I was like, oh my God, I'm bleeding. Did I get it on the ribbon? I thought I was bleeding, but it's glitter. Oh my God. I'm so silly. I could, yes. What happened with Damon? His uncle passed away. That's what I'm hearing. That's what Shorty's telling us. Allison, his uncle passed away, yeah. I need to compliment your hands. They are so pretty and delicate. Oh, thank you, Nancy. And I was just saying to everyone how my cuticles are horrendous. And they hurt. They're getting, like, beat up with the mesh and everything. What was I just going to say to you guys? What was I just saying? I lost my train of thoughts. All right, I want to put this silver in. Oh, you guys said chevron. Stuff like that. No, I want to stick with the royal blues and the silvers and the whites. Maybe we'll do 2 on the end here. You want to do a little silver, a little blue, or I'm going to save the jelly ribbon. I'm going to put throughout. Yeah, I'm going to love that jelly ribbon. Now use the jelly and black dot. You think so? Oh my goodness, I don't know about that. You think so? Okay, let me think. I mean, I definitely could. I definitely could. Tell me what you guys think. The jelly and the black dot. Yes, we all will. I have the silver. We could do 3 in the last one. We could do the silver, the jelly, and the black polka dot. Hey, Jean, how are you? No black dot. That's what I'm thinking, no black dot. I'm thinking we could do the jelly with the silver. What do you guys think about that? The jelly and the silver. Yeah, I'm staying away from all right, so we're going to do jelly on the outside. You guys are going to love the jelly. The jelly is more, I think it's 1 inch. Steve Stevens ribbon, yes, it's 1 inch. It's not 1.5. But I love it. I wanted to get it in black, purple, and orange for Halloween, and I never sold out before I could. I was so upset. Made my heart so sad. Silver and jelly. That's what I'm doing, girl. That's Summer. Oh, what a pretty name. Summer Ann Winters. Is that really your name? I love that. Please focus on wreath or ribbons. Talk about it only you can. Your mind prayers for Damon. So not need to discuss later. Let Damon will tell them. Then rumors. So okay, I represent not need to talk about it. Wait, what? Please focus on wreath or ribbons. Talk about it only you can. I don't know what you're saying. Karen Stone, yes, that is going to be over the top. Beautiful now. No black. Yeah, no black. I don't know what you were saying about no discussing, but if you don't want me discussing something, then you don't have to watch my live, okay? But it's my live, and I will discuss what I would like to discuss, okay? But thank you for your advice. I do appreciate it. All right. So the jelly ribbon it's a little stiffer. So when you go to pinch and twist, it is going to be a little bit harder, okay? Silver only. Thank you. Night, night. So lovely. Thank you, Jan. I appreciate you watching. Have a good night, hon. But I love the jelly ribbon, so I want to utilize it in the wreath. There we go. Oh my God, I'm so excited to use the jelly ribbon. I've been waiting to use it. I'm so excited I didn't forget about it. All right. So let's see how this bad boy turned out. I feel like I'm going to have to cut some of these tails. Some of them might be a little too long. It's pretty. I was thinking about matching the black with the... Yes, I might add black too. I'm not quite sure yet. But I was also... That's why I brought it out. I brought black out because I was thinking of adding some black in it. But you never know. We could still add it. I know it's going to be a big bow, right? Right in the heart of his belly, belly, belly. So excited. Okay, did anyone see what I did with the rubber band? Because I don't put a pin in the jelly ribbon because it is like that plastic material. And what did I do with the rubber band? I don't know, but it is what it is. No drama. You people be nice or leave. That's what I say, Shorty Mac. We have to spread kindness around. You are right. I'm deaf. Yes, that's Rose. She's deaf. Hi, Rose. How are you? Is the jelly ribbon expensive? It's a little more pricey than typical ribbon. I don't remember offhand how much it was, but I want to say it was about, honestly, I don't remember. I think I would be lying if I threw out a number. I want to say, is there a price? Where's my jelly ribbon? No, there's no price on there. Don't fall. I want to say it was probably, I'm going to scan out. Okay. Pan out. I want to say maybe $9.95, somewhere between $9.95 and $12.95 maybe a roll. Something along those lines. But I don't remember. I would have to look on the invoice. I got that at that ribbon at General Wholesale. Trendy Tree also has it, and that's originally where I went looking for it, but they were sold out, and I wasn't able to get any. That's gonna be nice and big. I'm excited. Hey Denise, how are you? If they want me to leave, that's fine. I lost respect. Anyone talk. Rose, I don't know what you're talking about. Rose, he did tell us. Rose, he posted about the death in our private group. I'm not quite sure if you're, if you're in our group or not, but he did post it. I know he didn't post it in the Deco Exchange site, as far as I know. Maybe he did. But I'm here doing my live. But I'm sure if Damon has a problem with me speaking about it, someone brought it up to me. I didn't bring it up in my live. But if he has a problem, I'm sure he'll bring it to my attention. So it's okay. I appreciate you, sticking up for him or having his back. Hi, Connie. How are you? Just bought a bracelet that says Grow Kindness. Sue, listen, we should all have it tattooed across our foreheads. I love that. Grow Kindness. So let me get Heavy D out. The big Heavy D. Let's get him out. Oh, I found my rubber band. Why do people have to be so rude? I don't know. I don't think she means to be rude, and you don't have to leave. It's just sometimes, the way you say things can be misconstrued, especially in text. When you're writing it, it's not the same as actually speaking. So you can't hear the inflection in her voice and how she's meaning it. So, it's okay. Just, if you're not happy with what we're talking about, you are welcome to leave, but I, hope you stay. It's just not nice to tell people what to do on their lives. I agree. Look I can't even get the freaking rubber band on. But it's okay. It's all good. Life's too short to worry about this, sweat the small stuff. You know what I'm saying? What happened? I just got here. Rose, you stay. You're fine. The others can leave. We're glad to have you. No one has to leave. We all can stay. Let's just all get along and have fun. Forget about it. We're making a bow. We're making a pretty penguin. It's the holiday season. Let's just spread kindness and love. Speaking of spreading love, why don't we spread love to my page? I'm trying to get 3,000 likes here, people. And with your help, I can do it. So let's spread some love. Okay? Kindness and love. That's what I'm all about. Do you just use jelly ribbon along with other ribbons? Or can you use it to make a complete... You can use it to make a complete bow. Of course you can. It's more expensive. The jelly ribbon is more expensive. So, I don't know if I would use it for a whole bow because it is a little more pricey. So, but you definitely could. Absolutely could. All right, so let's get to fluffing this bad boy. And I always start in the bottom. And we might have to cut some of these to make them a little smaller. Okay. Do you know that Rose is deaf? No, I didn't know Rose is deaf. I mean, I knew it when it was written before. But before that, no, I didn't know that Rose was deaf. Oh, thanks, Sue. I appreciate that. Right, Yvonne? Did Damon have a death in his family? I'm sorry. Yes, his uncle passed. I know. Send him love, guys. Keep him and his family in your prayers. These ribbon tails definitely have to be cut a little bit. A little too long for me. But we'll see once we get it on how it plays out. I thought Rose was getting harassed by trolls. No, 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 no. No one's harassing her. I wouldn't let that happen. Not on my live. It's all about spreading the love on my live. I'm new. I heard about you from Scott's live. I just love your reads and appreciate the live tutorial. Oh, thank you, Patricia. I love Scott. Who's going to Scott's convention, guys, in October? Because I'm going and I cannot freaking wait. It's in New Orleans. Okay, that's number one, which I have never been. I mean, not New Orleans. It's in, what am I saying? Illinois. New Orleans. I've been to New Orleans before. And it's in October. And the lineup is phenomenal that he has. Speaking of Damon, he's one of the speakers from Deco Exchange. Clara Nicole, she's crafty too, is one of the speakers. Dylan from Ellis Home and Garden, one of the speakers. Who else? Who else? Regina Sellers, she's going to be there. I don't know if she's speaking, but I know she's going to be there. Who else? Oh, Terry Marshall. She's going to be there. And look who just showed up. It's the May May girl. Hi, May May. Let's close the door. And then you can say hi to everyone. Okay? How do you open that door? You're so talented. This is Maisie. Yes, baby. Yes. Hi. Say hi to everyone. Say, do you like my new haircut? I just got it over the weekend. Yes. You see what Mama's making? We're making a penguin. Swag. Yes, pretty girl. Okay, you want to go in your bed? Okay, come on. Careful, you almost jumped out of my arms. Let me get your bed for you. I got to get my baby's bed and get her all set up. Okay. Let's get your bed over here, May. Okay. Here's your bed. You can go in it when you're ready. So that's my Maisie girl. She's my love. Yes. So if you guys are going to the convention, I have a friend who's bringing her Pro Bow, and she's going to have Regina sign it right on the front of it. So, pretty exciting. So who's going to the convention? Yes, Regina's going to be demonstrating. There's going to be a make and take, meaning that we're going to be allowed to make something and take it home with us. So how awesome is that? I think that's pretty fabulous. So I'm going to cut, I won't cut these tails until I have them on my little guy there. But I think this bow came out fabulous. And I love the big and small contrast. Do you see that? Having the 2.5 inch with the 1.5 inch. I'm kind of loving that contrast there. Let's get that over there. Mamie's excited to be down here. She's been upstairs sleeping probably with my husband. Now, oh, there it is. I was going to say I'm missing one of those bows. Okay, so, do you see her? She's standing right behind me. She was so good last night in our lives. She slept in her bed. She was such a good girl. Hi, May. Yes, you're a good girl. You are a good girl. Where did I do my... Oh, there we go. Okay. So I always clip, like, after where I have turned the wire around the nail here, I always clip it because that, let me show you, to get that through your mesh and everything will tear your mesh apart because it's all crazy. So I just cut it right off. Okay. So look at that beautiful bow we got. How great is that? Maisie's adorable, right? She's my little baby. That's who we named the company after. Because she's a little Krazy Mazie. My husband just grabbed her, probably going out for a walk. Alright, so that bow came out fabulous. So we're going to stick that right here in the middle. Okay. And I might have to lower his feet a little. Yes. So let me unwind this. See, this is why I didn't clip the back of the feet yet. Which is great. Because now I'm going to take him off. Where is that wire? Right there. So that's why I don't clip things until I have everything done, because things always change. Okay, let me take that out. And let's put the bow in, and then we can adjust where's the wire? Where I want to put the feet. Okay. Same concept, we're going to go through the mesh and right into the back. Now I have 4 pieces of wire going through, so it's going to take me a minute because, of course, it never works out. Oh, my cuticles hurt. We got one going through. I can't see your comments. I'm sorry, guys, at the moment. So just bear with me while I'm just trying to get this bad boy in. All right, how many do I got? Do I have all 4? I'm going to take this down just for a half a second so I can count how many wires I have. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Of course I have 3. Where's the 4th one? One, 2. It's always one freaking wire. Oh, see, there it is. Bent. All right. Hey, Nick, how are you? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hey, Jeanette from the Bronx. The Bronx. How are you? Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. If you wouldn't mind spreading the love, I would appreciate that. Dara, South Carolina is having thunderstorms. I love South Carolina. Such a sweet, charming city. I went with my friend Eric, and we had a ball. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Yes, prayers for Damon's family. All right, this little sucker's giving me a hard time. And he's cute and all, but I'm over it. Let's just get these wires in here. Can you just go in, please? All right, I think I got it this time. Yes. Thank you. See, I had to talk mean to you, and I don't want to talk mean to you. All right, where are you? Where's the hook? You opened the door again, May? Okay, hold on. Are you leaving, or are you staying? Because I got to close that door because Mom has the TV loud. Okay. Okay, yes. All right. Oh, I love a nice big bow. All right, so let's hook this. Tell me I lost the wires. Oh, my goodness. Tell me I lost the wires in here. No. There they are. Okay. I didn't lose them. They're all right here. All right. Let's get it under. Hey, Darlene from Michigan. How are you? And I'm going to do the same thing with the bow. I'm going to tie it, but loosely, just in case I got to make some changes. And I don't like the position of it. So let's hang it. Okay. Oh, my goodness, I'm loving this bow. So let's fluff it out. Oh, I love that we went with the big one. That sounded a little dirty. I'm going to cut some of these ribbon tails so they're not so long. So we'll cut that back a little. All right, so let's get his feet in and his little wingies in. All right. Where did I do my water? Oh, right here. Right, Yvonne? So stinking cute. Oh, is someone having a lot of bad weather? You know. Everyone just stay safe, you know. Say prayers for each other. Yeah, Dara, I love South Carolina. Love it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to cut off the tag. I don't want that on there. All right. So now we're going to add these feet again. These pain in the ass feet. Okay, we're going to put them there. So let's take you off again. Or actually, you know what? Maybe I can put you right through. You know what? I'm going to cut these shorter because they're driving me crazy. Oh, I might have cut that one too short. But let's see. I might have to add something to that. So we're having bad weather here. It's raining here in New York. It's hot, humid, sticky, gross. And it's going to rain all week here. Which I'd rather it rain during the week and have nice weekends when my hubby's off. That's what I would enjoy. I mean, I just want to make sure that's straight. Yeah. Okay. I got one going to the other side. Go through the mesh. Okay, there we go. I gotta take you off. And again, I'm gonna loosely twist it. I don't want to do it too tight. And let's put you back up. What did I just drop? Oh, my ribbon. Okay. Hey, Claire from Cape Cod. I love the name Claire. So pretty. That's my ribbon. Excuse my back. I'm sorry for having my back towards you. And I'm going to cut that shorter. We'll go back and cut all those ribbon tails. Okay. Pull you off. Okay. Perfect. So I'm just gonna, when I'm doing these ties, I try to get it on the main stem of the swag. There we go. Sometimes you have to pull it a little harder than, oh, I just let go of it. Please. Oh, there you go. Okay. You have to pull it a little harder just to get it around. But I like it around that than one of the twist ties because I don't think it is strong enough and they can slip off. I might have cut these too short. Shoot. Did I just let go of it? No. Come here, you freak. There we go. See, it makes me talk to it in a manner. Okay, so let's see. Oh no, it's crooked. I have to move it over. Let me just see. Yeah, way too. So, we have to undo that and move it over. Katie, did you watch the season finale of Southern Charm? I did, Dara. I did. And I got to tell you, I saw the reunion last week. I cannot wait for this week's reunion, to be honest with you. Because it's going to be good. Alright, let's bring it over here into this twist tie and around this side. Let's see how that is. Oops. They don't make these wires very easy to work with. Alright, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so let me cut some of these ribbon tails and we'll see more. See it a little better. I love Southern Charm. I gotta tell you that, what's her name? Ashley girl? Ravenel's girlfriend. She is, she's lucky she hasn't met me because I don't think she would fare very well with me. If she spoke to me the way she spoke to Catherine, we'd be having some issues. I'm a very big Bravo-holic. I love my Bravo TV. I'm going to go a little shorter on these tails. Alright, so let's cut some up here. Oh my god. I know, it's so cute. Oh, thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. No rain for almost 2 months. Wow. Where's that at? Yeah, I know, California, it's tough. I get scared, too, when they don't have rain. Because they have all those, excuse me, all the fires and everything. I don't like that. Hey, Katie, how you doing? I'm good, Kim. We're making a swag, a penguin swag. Isn't this little guy adorable? He's a cutie. I got him at Damon's place. Unfortunately, he sold out. I don't know if he's coming back. But I got him. And I'm excited to design with him. I'm going to make this one a little shorter. He's irritating me. Is the reunion tonight or tomorrow night? I think it's tomorrow night, right? I don't remember, honestly. Today's been a busy day for me. I do know that it's Monday, but that's about all I know, guys. And tomorrow's going to be even a busier day. Alright, so I want to scooch that up a little. Alright, so what are we thinking? Are we loving this guy? I'm going to put his... I'm going to cut that a little bit. Okay. So strange not having my Yankees on. Does anyone know the score of the game? Is it over? I don't even know what time of night it is. Someone's got to give me an update. Because if I don't get a television or a clock or something up in my craft room, there are going to be issues in the future. I got to bring a little TV or something down here. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's Thursday night. What'd I say? Tonight or tomorrow? Oh, no, I thought tomorrow. Alright, so let's step back. Take a look at this. Loving this cutie patootie. Loving. Okay. That sparkle all over it. All right. So what do you guys think? Oh, the Yankees lost 6-7. Damn. Zoom in, boo. Yvonne, you got it, girl. Zooming in. Let me lower it a little. Oh, wait, why can't I get it just right? I wish it would zoom in, like, can I get it? Did I make you guys dizzy? Cute. All right, so let's see. I have, let me just clean up this, and then I have some ideas. We can add a few embellishments. I have, oh, you know what? I'm not liking this. Let me turn this so I can see. I want to be able to see this a little better. Oh, don't fall. You get back up there. Where's the hook? Right there. Okay. See, it's not so easy to see. That one's a little crooked. I want to fix that. Okay, let me step back and see. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that, so let's fix that. This far one is what I'm not happy with. I need it moved over just a little bit. Hey Marie, how are you? Right, so cute. What size? 36-inch swag. This bad boy is. But it's not perfect. I need it to be sitting a little straighter for me, because my OCD would kick in and freak me out. That's a little better than. There we go. Thanks, Nala. I appreciate it. What did you get for your birthday? Never heard. Dara, you never heard? Well, I got the Mevo for one. I got a Louis Vuitton wallet. I got Lucky Jeans. I got makeup from Sephora. Perfume. What else did I get? That's better. I'm happier with that. I'm going to add some ribbon tails down there because I want to. What else did I get? Let's add some blue and some of that. I think, did I not name everything? Jeans, makeup, Louis Vuitton wallet, candles. We went to Bath and Body Works, and I got some candles. I had lobster for dinner. Oh, he just went all out. Did you add the flippers already? No! No, I did not. Thank you. I forgot them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I almost forgot them. Can the flippers come this way? Yes, I want them holding the bow. Oh, the stem. Why do they make them like this? I don't like that. Thank you, Cheryl. That's my soul sister looking out for me. I appreciate it. Have to go now. Need to get up in 5 hours. Have enjoyed watching. Have a good night. I'll catch the recording to see how it comes out. Perfect, Terry. I appreciate that. Don't forget to spread the love. I almost said it, but I didn't. But I almost did. So I saved $1. Mr. Wiggles should pay me. Nope. Let's go through there. Come on. Why do they make these so freaking hard? Can't you just make life simple for me? I just want to go through here and just get right to your back and twist tie. But I don't want to squish the wreath. Okay, there we go. Do you hear May May? All right. I'm telling you, I'm going to invent somehow, how to put, wire in. Way too low. Don't like that. They don't make, I want it to sit like right up in here. That's where I want you. So can you do that for me? Can you just be nice and just sit right up in there for me? There, just like that. But now I need something to tie it around. Where is this thing? Oh, right there. I think I got it, guys. Wait. All right, let's see how that is. Okay, perfect. That's how I want you. Okay, let's get the other one in. I'm sweating from doing that. Good night, Dara. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate it. Good night, Karen. Everyone's going to bed. What time is it out there, guys? Good night, Yvonne. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. All right. Let's get the arm in. Make sure they're even. Okay. Hi, May May. I know. I'm going to let you out, okay? All right. Hold on one second. Mama just got to do... I just got to tie this around here. And then we're all good, okay? There, and I think I have it. I think I did it. All right, what do you guys think? Let's do a little fluffing action. Thank you, Cheryl, for reminding me about the wings. I almost forgot about them. There. Cuties. I want to cut this a little shorter. If you guys want to get future notifications of when I go live, all you have to do is put in live alert in the comment section, And my chatbot guy is going to send you a message, hopefully. And then all you have to do is respond to that guy. All right. Yes, I'm going to drink. I got to let Maisie out. You want to get out? Go ahead, Mimi. Go ahead. Go. Okay. And, or you can click get started. Either one of the two. You just opened the door, Maisie. I thought you wanted to get out. All right. Well, then you got to stay. Awesome. All right. Loving this guy. So, are you guys loving him? Thank you, Tammy. Give me some hearts if you guys are loving him. Thank you, Ruth. I appreciate that. Okay. So, what could we do now? I was thinking of either adding, we could break up these picks and add them throughout. You guys are feeling that? I wanted to get a little silver in there. A little something. Or maybe, you know what? Let's do some ribbon tails. And then maybe we'll add some picks. I want to add some ribbon tails. Let's do a little silver. Because I want to get some silver up in there. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Oh, thank you, Maureen. From your lips to God's ears. I hope so. I hope so. Wouldn't that be great? If every live I did, I had a sale. I gotta say, I've had a good weekend. You know what? I just might do ribbon tails instead of doing bows. Let's do 36. Let's do... Let's try 12-inch. See how we like 12-inch tails. Thanks for the love, guys. I appreciate it. I don't know why my bot wouldn't like you, because I love you, shower girl. Love, love, love. All right, I want another color in here. Let's do a little of this black. We're just experimenting now. See what we like and what we don't like. You can always change it up, and I'm going to add a little blue too to this. And then if we like it, we can cut more of it and just do sporadic tails. Use your silver picks. Yes, I'm going to use my silver picks. I'm planning on it. Hi, Jolene. Welcome back. That was quick. Night. I'll check back. Finish product. Good night, Robin. Thank you for hanging. I appreciate you. Whew. A little wire just jumped in my mouth. That seems short. That's not 11 inches. There we go. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. So my May's back. She's laying down. Not in her bed, though. I don't understand that. She has a nice bed, comfy, and she's laying on this ground. I don't understand why. All right. So let's see what we got going on here. We'll put black in the back. Let's see. And now we're going to put these tails just sporadically throughout. There's no, again, no rhyme or reason how we're going to do it. I'm doing 11-inch tails. We're going to try 11-inch. And we're going to see how that pans out. And we're just going to do it around the perimeter, I think. And then we're not going to do it in every twist tie. We're just going to do it in some of the twist ties. And see how we like it. Just to add a little color and dimension throughout. A little fullness. Yeah. I like that. Okay, so let's get these all cut out. And that's there. So, can someone tell me the time? Because I have no idea of the time right now. Any of you have kids that play the Fortnite game by chance? Not me, I don't have any kids. And I know my nephew, he plays something on some machine. Okay. So, I don't know if I spoke about it tonight, but I'm excited. I'm going to be starting a group in August. I don't have an exact date yet, but I'm going to be starting a private group, which I'm excited about. And I'm going to be doing more of a design element, not so much business. I'm not going to be dealing on the business side of things. It's going to be more of tips and tricks and ideas of design and methods with deco mesh and grapevine and swags and centerpieces. And I'll be doing 2 to 3 lives for the group a week. So it's going to be approximately 8 to 12 lives a month. So I'm really, honestly, I'm looking forward to it. Pretty excited about it. No, I don't want that there. That looks like they're wearing a bow on their head. And that's not what I want. Awesome. Okay. So I'm looking forward to that. We got exciting things happening here at Krazy Mazie Kreations. So, I'm just trying to give you guys little hints of what I do, but I don't want to give you too much because I want to save it for my group. So it's going to be an exciting time. Hey, Carol, how are you? How's everything? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. So, yeah, so I'm hoping to get all my ducks in a row and hopefully get my group out there and started by sometime in August. I'm really hoping for the middle of August if I can. But we'll see. It might be closer to the end of August. But I'll have more information on that as the days go on and I get more work on it done. It's just very time consuming, you know. Meanwhile, you have everyday life happening and you can't fit it all in one day. Everything I want to get done. And I have 2 custom orders coming up that I have to start on. I actually should do, maybe I'll do a live tomorrow doing one of the custom orders. One of them is I have to do, oh, I didn't get the ribbon. That reminds me, I have to order the ribbon. One of them is a football, a New York Giants, but I can't say New York Giants because it's NFL. So I'm going to say it's a football wreath. And I have most of everything that I need except for I need blue, white, and red ribbon. But I don't want like Americana ribbon. So You know, I know there's a lot of patriotic red, white, and blue ribbon out there, but that's not what I'm looking for. I have a type of ribbon that I have in my head, and I have a lot of football ribbon that I got, and I want to order also the green. I don't know if you've seen it. It's green and white and has the 50-yard line, 20-yard line feel, you know, the yard lines on the ribbon. I want to get that also. Do you know what you're going to charge? I'm not sure. I haven't definitely decided, but it's either going to be around $14.99 a month, $15.99 a month, but that's approximately. Oh, thank you. Just kidding. I love you, boo. What'd you say? I didn't see what you said, Cheryl. Do you want a kid? He's 23, housebroken, and kind of needy. No. But thanks for the offer, girl. Good night, Peggy. Thanks for watching. Oh, it's 5 to 12. Whew. What time did I go live? 9:30? Girl, I can just talk for hours. Seriously, I could just go on and on and on. 12 o'clock. That's not bad, actually. I'm going to be done in a couple minutes. So, not bad. Almost done here. I'll have this on my Etsy tomorrow. Yeah, I want to leave some of the green out. I love the look of the pine. All right, I'm going to cut a couple more. And then we're going to stick maybe some silver leaf in there that I got on my shopping excursion. And then we should be done. All right. Get some ribbon tails down at the bottom. Yes, I'm going to drink, Shirley Mac. Thank you. I can't say. There we go. Okay. Where's my other water? Oh, right here. I was like, wait, did I drink 2 of them? Okay. I hear my mom's TV, and I know she's sound asleep, and her TV is blasting in there. And she's constantly either watching Madlock or the Hallmark channel. And now since I don't have a TV, that's all I hear. And she watches the same movies on Hallmark over and over and over again. And the same episodes of Madlock over and over and over again. And I'm like, Ma, didn't you just watch that last night? She's like, yeah, but I just love it. Okay, I gotcha. Hey, boo, how are you? How did your live go? Thank you. I appreciate that, Linda. I'm still at it, Trish. We're almost done here. I'm just adding a couple of ribbon tails sporadically throughout just to add a little dimension. I want to get one in there, but I don't think I need one. Wait, let me just see. Yeah, there we go. We can add one down here. I don't like the view I'm giving you guys of my booty, but it's what I have to do. It's a designer's thing. You gotta get down in there, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm in the trenches. I gotta say, I'm sweating too. Every time I do a live, I'm always like, I gotta put my fan on, because I don't know why the air conditioning is not working in this room, but it doesn't. And it's driving me bananas. And I always forget to put the fan on, and I'm right there's the fan, and I'm staring at it. And why can't Maisie get up and put the fan on? But no, she's sleeping. Like the good angel that she is, she's sleeping. I think you need black and white and yellow. Shorty Mac, you are pushing for this black. I have black. Look, I'm putting black in my ribbon tails. I'm putting black in. You just want that navy in, Shorty. Hey, Ann from Pennsylvania. How are you? You're in my neck of the woods. Yeah, I know. My mom and dad were living with us, and my dad has Alzheimer's. So he fell, and last year, and we had to put him in a nursing home. But we took him out of the nursing home because we just felt it wasn't suitable for him. So we knew my mom couldn't care for him, you know, and I couldn't. He falls a lot. He's walking. His balance is not very good. In fact, he just fell 2 weeks ago, ended up in the hospital, cut his whole head, and he just has very bad balance. He uses his walker when he remembers. We have him in a wheelchair now. The doctors have him in a wheelchair. But he doesn't use it, you know, like he should. But he lives with my brother now. So what was the point of me telling you this? Oh, living with us. Yeah, so now we care for my mom. And my brother takes care of my father, but it takes a big toll on my mom. And so I do a lot for her, you know. She does the driving up to my brother's when she's by herself. Other than that, I drive her almost everywhere. And it's just hard on her, you know. So I do a lot, you know, of the daily stuff for her, which I love. I wouldn't want it any other way. I wouldn't want anyone else doing it except for me. Because I know I give my mom the best care. And that she doesn't need to do anything except enjoy life. I think I want to put one more, but where? Do I want it up there? This, I feel like, is a bow for him now. But I can direct it in another area. So, yeah, that's my story about my family and how we ended up as one happy family living together. I miss my dad every day living here, but he's good at my brother's. He's having a nice, you know, it's better than being in the nursing home, so. And we see him every day. I just took him out yesterday. He'll call me and be like, will you take me out for a ride? And I'll be like, yeah, Dad, what time? I'll come pick you up now. He's like, all right. So I'll get up there. He'll get, you know, get him in the car, get him all situated. We always have to go to Dunkin' Donuts because he always needs his coffee. And he needs a donut or a buttered roll with the paper. And he'll read it in the car while I'm driving. And I'll just drive for hours, you know, not going anywhere. Just driving. He'll read his paper, drink his coffee, have his donut or buttered roll. And that's his time out. He enjoys it, you know. So, I look forward to those days. Except yesterday it was raining. I wasn't happy driving in the rain. But he was, and that's all that matters. I've been watching Hallmark Christmas movies all month. I know, so has my mother. Over and over and over again. Drive me crazy. She watches the same crap over again. She looks so... I know, right? Can you see her? Where is she? Oh, she's walking around. You can see her walking around now. Oh, thank you, Fredna. I appreciate that. I lost my dad 14 years ago. My house had promised my dad he'd take care of her, and he has. Oh. That's so sweet, Karen. I know, Maisie's up and about. You see her walking around. All right, so I was thinking about adding a little bit of this. So, let me see. I don't know if I'm going to like it, so we're going to try it out. If I like it, we'll put it in. If we don't like it, we nix it. Trina, I sent you a picture of one of my fuzzy hat scarves. Oh, I want to see it, Trina. Also, someone was on my live this afternoon. I can't remember the name, and I haven't gone back through the comments, but someone who makes signs. If you're on here, I want to see the kind of signs you make. I'm interested. I love signs, and I love supporting small businesses, especially small businesses here in this community. So if you're on here, please send me what it is that you make. Oh, look at this. This one's already falling off. And look, it already has a little thing on it. So we're just going to take that off. And we're going to put a pick on it. Okay. But I don't even know if I'm going to like this. So let's just say, oh, I just dropped my mesh from last night. Okay. I never put my mesh away from last night, and I just dropped the black. Okay. So if you guys don't know what a stem machine is, a pick stem machine, it puts on a little, here, let me zoom in for you. It puts on a little pick, okay, and that makes it easier to go through the mesh and through your pine. So I'm not going to put any glue or anything on it. I'm just going to stick it in. That's what she said. And see how we like it. Okay? Without sticking the penguin. Let's not stick the penguin. Okay. Shorty Mac, what do you think? I moved my mom in with me after my father passed. I have to take care of my mama. That's right, Cheryl. That's why we're soul sisters. Right? Because we think alike. We're all about family. I don't know where I got this garland from. But I gotta say, I love it. I got it last year. And it's pretty fabulous. I used it in a centerpiece that I made last year for a custom order. It was a winter scene, an ice skating scene. Hallmark Christmas movies are my guilty pleasure. And the Golden Girls. Love the Golden Girls. Don't like Hallmark movies. They make you cry and they're sappy. And I'm not into sap. I like them once in a while. I shouldn't say that. Once in a while, I like a good sappy movie. But I can't watch them the way my mother does over and over again. That would drive me crazy. Literally crazy. So instead of picking off these little papers that these companies put on, I'm just going to cut them and add a pick. Nope, not in the mesh. Get out of the mesh. I don't want you in the mesh. feeling about this. Not loving that. I think maybe it's just this one pick. The way it's falling. We never know what our needs may be. Love one another. Absolutely, Frenna. Absolutely. That's right, Jolene. Oh, I love designing women. Hey, Tammy, how are you? They sure did, Cheryl. They sure did. All right, I want some of the more of the blue on here. The darker blue. My internet is freezing? Sorry about that. But it looks good here. I don't see it freezing here. I'm sorry, Shorty Mac. Can you cut for me, please? Hello? Cut, thank you. Alright. I don't know how I'm feeling about these. But we're going to try a few of them. If I like them, we like them. If not, we take them out. I want to put one over here, but I'm not liking it on this side. Can't get it anywhere I want. That didn't sound right at all. There we go. Does it look like he has, like, antennas coming out? Let me put one more down towards the bottom. Also, I show you. Love that. It looks great. Also, I show you a picture of the hand warmer that looks like cookies. Oh, yeah, definitely show me. Yes, we have. I can't even express to you guys the day that I met these women at Wreath Makers Live. Actually, I didn't meet them there. I met them in the hotel because they were going shopping. And they asked me to go with them. But, oh gosh. And I say it, I've said it a million times, and I will say it again. I'm telling you, the day that I met them, or that the planets aligned and we met each other, this one has to go shorter. God was definitely on his A game. Definitely. Because he knew what he was doing when he put the 6 of us together. I'm telling you, from the moment that we met, we have not been off the phone. There's not a day that has been, since I've gotten home from Texas, there's not a day that has gone by that I have not spoken to either one of them or 5 of them, that we have been in some sort of conversation about something. If it's not business or... Oh, God. Either my hands are tired or I'm getting weaker. But every day we're on the phone chatting about something. Every day we wake up, someone saying good morning to us. Every night we're talking about who's going live, who did this, who did that, who's exhausted from work, how many, you know, someone's going to puppy class, someone has a doctor's appointment, someone, you know, like every day. It's like we've been friends for 20 years. I swear. It's no joke. But he was on his A game when he brought us together. I swear. Alright, so let's try this one. Now, I have blue glitter all over my hands, guys. Okay. Let's get this bad boy in, and let's see how we like these. And my cuticles are still killing me. What do we think? Are we liking this, or are we thinking it looks a little like... I have also these I want to add. These are glittery. Let me get this out of my way, though. I'm going to put this back in its beautiful home with some zip ties. So it stays together. Zip tie. Oh yeah, we could do those little tree things we could add. I have them down here. We could definitely add those. If you guys wouldn't mind spreading the love for me, I would appreciate it, guys. It would be pretty awesome if I could get my page up to 3,000 by... I need one more zip tie. By July 31st. That's my goal. 3,000 likes by July 31st. Oh, a little ball just fell off. I'll put you back on another time. Oop. Okay. You go here. Don't sneak out. You're going night-night. Don't give me a hard time. Please go. There. Perfect. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay, that's away. Okay. And we have these branches. I have little branches, though. We don't have to use these big ones. How about these? I have little ones. These might be better. Okay. We could try some of these in there. You think you need some glitter fern? I have glitter fern also, but I don't want to put too much. Too much. I don't want to put too much in there. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. You should see the top of my table. It is glitter personified all over the place. Oh, geez. Oh. I'm sorry, Mimi. I didn't mean to move you. Why do they have to put all this nasty sticky paper all over these? I don't understand. Thanks, Amanda. I appreciate that. I know. Karen, it's true. And I never thought, like, going there, I knew no one. Going to Wreath Makers Live, I was a little nervous because I was like, I know no one. Who am I going to sit with? Who am I going to chat with? I'm the type of person, I could talk to anyone. I could talk to this curtain over here and be entertained for hours. But I never expected to come home with genuine friendships. And that's what's so amazing about these conventions. It's not so much, yes, the education that you get is fabulous. But the networking and the friendships that you walk away with, that's really worth the price of admission, That's really what it's all about. And I would not change anything about me going to Wreath Makers Live. It's probably the best business decision, other than starting my business, that I have made to date. I want to get it in right behind him here. There we go. I knew you'd let me. I knew you'd let me. Thanks, Anne. I appreciate you spreading the love and blessing my page. Very much appreciated. Right now in July, we have to give up Golden Girls for Christmas movies. Snow and Santa may be very good movies, but it is Golden Girls time, and this isn't just a few. I love Golden Girls. Love the Golden Girls. Who doesn't? They are some pretty, pretty funny gals. Me and my best friend who lives in Georgia, and my other best friend who lives in Georgia, we all went to high school together, and we always said when we get older, we're going to have the Golden Girls. But it's really not the Golden Girls. It's more like Three's Company, where Jack Tripper is the man and then the two women, because that's what we are. 2 men and a woman. Alright, I want to add, where is my silver? This is what I got at QVC. I'm just going to take one out, maybe break it apart, and see how I like it better than that. Oh, the Christmas movies end at the end of this. Oh, it's Christmas in July. Is that what it is? Oh, I got you. And then they start up again when? Around Thanksgiving? Oh, I didn't even realize that. So this is a little different than the ones that I just added. But I do like the difference, having them both in there. It's a nice little contrast. I'm kind of liking that. I just have to tighten all that up. Because remember that I didn't tighten it all when we did it because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. But I think I'm kind of liking that now. Hey, Trisha, how are you? Oh, October they start. Thanks, Trisha. I appreciate it. I don't think I want it right behind his head. Let's put it right in there. Yeah. All right. This one is truly one that we're doing as we go. And when I'm done with all these little twigs coming off, these little branches, I'm saving this stick because this stick is going to be awesome. I'm going to use it in one of my centerpieces. And I won't glue everything in tonight, but I'll go back tomorrow and glue everything in. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. Alright, so we're almost done here. I know it's late. What time is it, guys? I don't have a clock and I don't have my watch on tonight. So if someone could tell me what time it is, I would appreciate it. I know you guys have work in the morning. So that's why I'm not going to glue it in tonight. I'll come down in my craft room tomorrow and I'll glue everything in. I don't want to put too much in. I want to see how that looks on the bottom. Yeah. I like that. Thank you, Shorty Mac. Dorothy, 12:30. Perfect. Need some on the bottom. Yep, I'm going to put some on the bottom. I found an awesome antique sign at a resale shop. I can't wait to use it. It's a penguin ice. Oh, I would love to see that, Trisha. That's awesome. That's when you find your best buys. Unexpectedly. Love that. 12:30. All right, guys, we're almost done. I won't keep you much longer. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as long as you have. And I have an early day tomorrow and a busy day tomorrow. Oh, I had an extra piece there. If you guys don't have a pick machine, I'm going to tell you, it is one of the best creations. I'm feeling like I need a little something up here. Just one or two. I don't need many. But I don't need these big pieces. I'm going to go, excuse me, the hiccups. I'm going to go up top And grab some of the smaller pieces up here. Alright, let's try this one. And of course it's one of the thicker ones that, oh geez. Alright, I have to put this together. I don't know if all that's going to fit. I don't think so. No. There. So another small little piece. I just need a small little piece right here. I'm going to move this. You've got to stick up. No. It looks like you have antlers. Okay, wait. Can I get in there? I might need a longer piece for here. Does that look like he has an antler? No. Okay. I'm gonna need stop after this and call it a night. You sound like my mother, Shorty Mac. I even found it on eBay for $32.99. I only paid for it. Wow, that's awesome, Trish. That's great. Where'd you go, Queenie? So I can lost it? Post it. List it. I know what you meant. I know, Shorty Mac. I appreciate you looking out for me. I know. But I'm young. I'm not even 50 yet. I got to live it up. I have another year before I turn 50. So I got to do all I can. Listen, if my girl Queenie over there can do 30 days of lives or 33 days of lives, I sure can do. No, I don't like that there. I sure can do a late night owl live. Can I? I don't want to put it in the mesh. I mean, I will once I glue it, but I want to find a place first. In the back here. Let's see. There we go. I knew I'd be able to find a spot. Okay, so I'm going to move you. So I'm going to put you in the back also. Okay. But you might be too small. You might have to get bigger. Like this guy. And then we could put him in the back. Thank you, Rosemary. I appreciate it. Okay, this I'm going to break apart. I'm telling you, my cuticles are killing me. I really have to find something to do with these cuticles. Because I cannot live with these cuticles. And it just started. I mean, I've been making wreaths for so long. I don't know what's going on. And I moisturize every night, every morning. When I get out of the shower, I put moisturizer on. Every night before I go to bed, I put moisturizer on. There we go. Now I'm feeling it. Now I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it a little bit more now with these. I think I might have done what I can do. I want to put one more up in here. I have you there. I want to keep you there. I gotta stand back for a moment. I got glitter all over me. How are we feeling about this? I'm thinking you look pretty fabulous. I gotta be honest with you. You're over 50, Shorty? You're young. Thanks, Trisha. I'm looking forward to it. And you're old enough to be my mother. You're young. I think my mother's young. All right, guys. I have to glue these in, and I feel like I want to glue them in tonight, but I'm not going to. But I really want to. Because I hate coming down in the morning and not having like a complete, but I'm going to do it in the morning. I'm going to finish gluing them in the morning, and I will post it in my Etsy shop. Hopefully tomorrow. I know I say this every time I do a live, say, yeah, it'll be posted the next day. But like the last two that I posted, the snowman and what was the other? Oh, the witch that I did last night. I got that in today. But the snowman I did last week, and I just got it in today. So it's easier to design them than to post them in my Etsy shop, I gotta tell you. Because anything with a computer, I don't look forward to doing. Because as you all know, I'm not technically challenged. Well, I am technically challenged. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Shorty Mac. I appreciate it. 75, you're young. My mom's older than you. You are young. Okay. I showed you my booty again, my big old booty. All right, I'm going to keep these out because I think I'm going to try and incorporate them tomorrow. This I'm saving because that's beautiful. And I will definitely use that in something. And I'm going to have a new eye on this tomorrow. And I got to get my lint brush out and get all the sparklies off his little piggies. But I think for the most part, I want something here. What? I don't know. I have these snowflakes. And I was thinking of incorporating, putting a little pick on them. Oh, yes. What do you think about that? Okay, wait. Putting a little snowflake around. I would have to put a little... Oh, yes. Just in every so often. Are we loving that? If you guys are loving the snowflakes, show me a little love. Show me some hearts. Oh my goodness. I think this is what I needed. I think it needed a little bit of snowflakes here. That was the touch that I wanted. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is add these bad boys. What do you guys think? Do you love the snowflakes? I know. Health problems can be a pain in the ass. Trust me, I know. I got diagnosed, what year are we in? 18? I got diagnosed 17 years ago with MS. But I refuse to let it get me. I have my bad days, but I don't give into it. So I definitely know what it's like to be burdened with an illness. But you can get through it. You're strong. I know you are. Just got to take it one day at a time. One day at a time. Thanks, Ann. I appreciate it. Thanks, Debbie. Drink. Good night, Katie and everyone. Oh, good night, Shorty Mac. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I always look forward to doing lives and you showing up. Thanks, Shorty Mac. All right, I think that was the touch I needed, was those little snowflakes. And I will glue them in tomorrow. Actually, I'm not going to glue them in. I'm going to wire them in. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to wire them in. And I will glue the other picks in. Okay, this can go in. I'm going to leave the other ones out. And I think we are done. I will post pictures tomorrow. I'm going to say I'm going to try and, like I said, get it to my Etsy shop. I'm not promising, though. But I will post pictures to my business page, okay? So you will see the actual, how it ends up. But this is going to be it, okay? My snowflakes can go back away in its little bin. Because, you know, I can't go to bed and have everything awry down here. I like to walk into a nice, clean room. Even though tomorrow it's not going to be so clean, but it will be somewhat clean. Look at all this glitter on my table. Craziness. So, did you guys have fun? I had a good time. Thanks for hanging out. Do you guys have any questions you want to ask me about? Or anything you want to chat about before we end our live tonight? Look at this. My hands are covered in glitter. Glitter. We'll be out and my husband will be like, honey, you have something shining on your face. I'm like, oh, that's just glitter. That's okay. Everywhere I go, I have glitter. Look at this. Fabulousness. I have it all over. I'm going to have to vacuum tomorrow. And I have this here. My water can come up with me. I have a cousin with it. Oh, you do? How's your cousin doing? They're making some advances on the disease. Good night, Ann. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I have a small shop vac. That I do. I have it right over there. The only thing is I didn't charge it. Well, it's not a shop vac. It's a handheld vac. All right, guys. I want to thank you all for watching, hanging out with me tonight. Thinking the penguin turned out pretty fabulous. He definitely needs a little lint brush. I gotta get a lot of those sparkles off. But I think he turned out great. So I'll glue him up tomorrow sometime and I'll get pictures. But I want to thank you all for hanging out. Don't forget to spread the love. Show the kindness to everyone. Just takes a little bit of energy to be kind. Not much. So have a great night. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for kicking it with Katie. Enjoy. Bye, guys.